going to be using 3 different stances: a back stance, a front stance and a walking stance. So walking stance is self-explanatory. It's how you walk, really. So it's not a great giant footstep because we don't walk like this. I often find in class people do this. You just, how you would walk. So that would be my walking stance. So it's just so if I say a walking stance, it's just like this. A back stance. So a back stance, your heels are in line with each other. One leg out, this leg bent, the back leg bent, the front leg slightly bent, but most of your weight is on this back leg, and this is because it enables you to kick easier. So if someone comes towards you, kick. It's sort of a, we do this, we use back stance a lot when we're doing sparring. So that's your back stance. So if you're looking at me from the front, this is your back stance. And we usually do a fighting stance with that. We try not to bounce. We do bounce when we're doing like fighting or sparring. We tend to bounce. But if we're doing traditional Taekwondo, it's just like this. And then we would move forward. We would step forward into this stance. Your next stance is a forward stance. So we often do this with a low section block. So your forward stance, your heels are in line with your heels are in line with your shoulders. So out like this, and a forward stance like this. Oh. So like this, like this. So that's a low section block I'm doing with it. And this is something that we do in traditional Taekwondo. So your forward stance would be like this. If you're looking at me from sideways on, your forward stance would be like this. And we'd have our hand on our hip and our other arm down in a low section block. And then we would move along the floor like this in this stance. Okay, so that's your stances that we are going to use today. So I'll keep explaining these as we go along, but so let's practice that. So your walking stance. So we'll do each one with a low section block. So walking stance, just as you will walk. And then you can go backwards, walk. Obviously, in a house we don't have as much room as in a training hall. Forward stance, so long stance, heels are in line with your shoulders, and we're moving forward, so low section block, forward, forward, and you can move back, 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 back stance. So this would be your fighting stance, like this. So your weight would be on your back leg. Your weight on your front leg is still there, but slightly less. So most of your weight's on your back leg, and we will move forward with a fighting stance in that one. I'll show you from sideways on. So you move forward like this, back like that. Keep your heels in line at all times. Okay, so let's practice the 3 stances we've done. So a back stance into a forward stance. So if you want to go into a forward stance from here, you would simply move this leg round and your heels so they're in line, and your walking stance. Perfect. So once more, forward stance, back stance, walking stance. Okay, so we'll do this 10 times. Are you ready? Back stance, forward stance, walking stance, and again, back stance, forward stance, walking stance. Fantastic. Keep going. back, forward, walk. Again, back, forward and walk. One more on this leg, back, forward and walk. Okay, we've got to practice both legs though. So from here, swap legs. So make sure that weight's on your back leg. So back stance. Just try it once or twice. Forward stance, walking stance. Are you ready? And then I'll explain about blocks, but that'll be in one of the next sections. So back stance, walking stance, or I've confused you now, forward stance. So back stance, forward stance, walking stance. Fantastic. Again, back, forward, walk. Again, one last time, back, forward, walk. So I just want to explain that with a lot of stances, you often find various ones are easier on, so one leg might seem easier than the other leg, and this is fine. This is what you find in martial arts when you're kicking or you're punching. One arm always seems better than the other arm, one leg always seems better than the other leg, and this is just the way it goes. So they are your stances for today that we are doing, and now I'm going to go on to the kicks that we're going to be doing. Okay, so that's in my next module. So they're your stances, and we'll continue to practice them throughout. Okay, next module, so see you on the next module.